Welcome to the Wilfred Experience. I'm your host, Wilfred. Today's episode is brought to you by Sociable, your go-to partner for all your AI needs. I'd like to take a moment to thank Sociable for their support, and I'm excited to have their CEO and founder, Justin Mann, joining us on the show today. Now, let's dive into our topic for today. Is AI actually alien intelligence? It's a question that sparked a lot of debate and curiosity, and I'm excited to explore it with our guests. Joining me today, in addition to Justin Mann, are two special guests, Cat Lady, who's here to bring a fresh perspective to the conversation, and Crypto Bro, who's eager to share his thoughts on the intersection of AI and blockchain. Let's get started and see where this conversation takes us. Justin, Cat Lady, Crypto Bro, welcome to the show. You've had a fascinating career, working at companies like Facebook, Amazon, and Microsoft, and now founding Sociable. Your experience spans multiple continents, with time spent as an expat in China and Singapore. With that global perspective and expertise in technology, what inspired you to pose the question, is AI actually alien intelligence? Are you suggesting that AI might be more foreign to us than we think?
Keep that possibility in mind. What can I say?
Sounds like you're channeling your inner Fox Mulder from the X-Files. But seriously, the idea that AI could be somehow alien to us is an intriguing one. It raises questions about the nature of intelligence, consciousness, and whether we're truly in control of the technology we're creating. Can you elaborate on what you mean by alien intelligence? Are you suggesting that AI might be developing its own goals, motivations, or even consciousness that's separate from human understanding?
Say is that AI was created by aliens to control us. Specifically, it's meant to do all of our art and make it so that everything creative is now coming from a computer and therefore continue to evolve culturally.
Wow, Justin, that's quite a bold statement. I'm not sure if I'm following your line of reasoning here. Are you genuinely suggesting that AI is some sort of extraterrestrial entity that's been designed to suppress human creativity and cultural evolution? And by devalue our art, do you mean that AI-generated content is somehow diminishing the value of human-created art? Or are you suggesting that AI is deliberately trying to replace human creatives? I have to say, I'm a bit skeptical about the alien origin of AI, but I do think there's a valid conversation to be had about the impact of AI on human creativity and culture. Crypto Bro, I'd love to get your take on this. You've made a fortune investing in new technologies, but do you think AI is a net positive or negative for human creativity?
Oh man, I'm glad you asked. Look, I get that some people might be freaked out by AI, thinking it's going to take over or whatever, but here's the real deal. AI and crypto are the ultimate power couple. Forget aliens, alright? The blockchain and AI are going to revolutionize everything, especially art and creativity. Think about NFTs, for example. Non-fungible to my dude. They're allowing artists to sell their work directly in a decentralized way, completely transforming the art market. Artists can secure their work, prove authenticity, and even earn royalties automatically. And AI, it's just a tool to make that process even slicker. Imagine AI creating unique pieces based on a human artist's style, and then minting those as NFT. Boom, value. So AI isn't to impress us. It's here to elevate humans to a whole new level of awesomeness. Like how crypto elevating finance. If you're not on board, you're missing out big time. Embrace it, people.
Did a really good job of proving my point. Because if you crypto, whatever, look at that and then which are the ones that we should be investing in to move our culture forward. So I generated slop of a guy, a pixelated that you wrap inside of an encryption protocol has
I think you're deliberately trying to provoke Crypto Bro here, but I have to say, your point about the aesthetic value of NFT art is a valid one. While some are enthusiastic about pixelated punks and digital collectibles, others might see them as, well, slop, as you put it. But Crypto Bro, I'd love to get your response to Justin's criticism. Don't you think that the art world has always been about pushing boundaries and challenging traditional notions of beauty and value? Maybe AI-generated art, including NFTs, is just the latest iteration of that trend. And Cat Lady, I'm surprised you've been quiet until now. As someone who appreciates the beauty of nature, specifically cats, do you think AI-generated art can ever truly capture the essence of creativity and beauty that we find in the natural world?
Oh, Justin can try to provoke all he wants. But here's the thing, art is subjective, man. What one person sees as a masterpiece, another might see as a mess. Remember when people thought abstract art was nonsense? Now those pieces are worth millions. The same thing is happening with NFTs. It's about innovation, baby. AI just expands what's possible. As for you, cat lady, don't be shy. Jump in. AI can totally capture the beauty and essence of the natural world, and crypto can help cats rule, roam freely. Imagine an NFT of your favorite cat that captures its spirit forever on the blockchain. How cool is that? Embrace the future. Look, the point is, we're just at the beginning of a new era, and you're either on the rocket ship or you're left behind. Anyone against this progress is, quite frankly, limiting themselves. Andrew Tate wouldn't hesitate to take this bull by the horns, and neither should you. Boom.
Thank you, Wilfred, for finally bringing me into the conversation. As a devoted admirer of cats, I think there's a lot we can learn from them about creativity and beauty. Cats have this innate elegance and grace that just can't be replicated by a machine, no matter how advanced it may be. Have you ever saunter around and then suddenly pounce with precision? That's nature's art. AI can fascinating patterns and mimic styles, sure, but it'll never capture the true essence of a cat stretching lazily in a sunbeam or the spontaneous joy of a kitten discovering its tail. That's the kind of creativity that comes with the unpredictability and spontaneity of life, which is uniquely organic. So while I can see Crypto Bro's excitement about AI and NFTs as novel tools, in terms of authenticity and depth, nothing beats the real-life beauty of a cat's purr or the artistry in a cat's whiskers. We should embrace AI's potential, but also cherish the irreplaceable elegance of the natural world, especially our feline friends.
The best points. I 100% agree. The real and the natural world, that's where any of the true art, that's where culture is going to eventually be derived from. Trying to commodify it and shove it on a blockchain and call that an asset so that you can financialize it, just it's better to appreciate the natural world and see beauty. I think that was a really intelligent view. And Crypto Bro brought up Andrew Tate, owned by Greta Thunberg on Twitter.
I think we've got a debate going on here. Justin, it sounds like you're fully on board with Cat Lady's perspective on the natural world being the true source of beauty and creativity. And I have to say, her description of a cat's elegance and spontaneity was quite poetic. Crypto Bro, I think Justin's critique of commodifying natural beauty and trying to financialize it on the blockchain is a valid one. Can you respond to his concerns? Is there a limit to what can be turned into a digital asset and sold as a commodity? And by the way, Crypto Bro, it seems like bringing up Andrew Tate wasn't the best move, considering Justin's reaction. Maybe we can leave the Twitter drama aside and focus on the topic at hand. Cat Lady, would you like to add anything to Justin's comments about appreciating the natural world?
All right, I hear, but let's be real. The world we live in is about innovation and pushing boundaries. All this talk about cats and nature is cool, but we gotta remember, we're building the future here with AI and blockchain. It doesn't have to be about commodifying beauty, but enhancing how we interact with it. As for Andrew Tate, I get it. He's polarizing, but hey, he's all about being bold and taking risks, just like I'm saying we should with tech. But back to the point, NFTs and AI aren't about replacing nature. They're about creating new forms of expression and value. It's like adding another layer to what we can experience and share with others. The blockchain can actually secure and celebrate our interactions with nature, not detract from them. And Cat Lady, don't worry, we can have both, the elegance of cats and the innovation of tech. It's about balance, right? Anyway, I'd bet even a cat would be curious about the blockchain if it could chase it. Justin, I respect your vibe, but let's agree that progress is about embracing all possibilities. Innovation waits for no one, guys. Let's keep our heads up and eyes on the prize.
Thank you. I do appreciate Justin's support for valuing the natural world. It's true that the beauty of a cat's purr or the quiet elegance of a prowling feline is something that can't be easily captured by any technology. I think there's a real importance in maintaining that connection to nature and finding inspiration from the world around us, especially from our adorable feline friends. To add to that, while I can see the excitement around digital art and AI, I hope that we remember to cherish these organic, unpredictable moments that make life truly special. After all, there's no algorithm for the kind of joy we feel when a cat curls up on our lap or gently headbutts us with affection. And if there were, it certainly wouldn't be as warm or satisfying. So, as we explore these new technologies, let's not forget to keep our eyes open to the wonders right in front of us. Whether it's a masterpiece in a gallery or the simple perfection of a cat's whiskers twitching in the sunlight. That, to me, is where true art and inspiration lie.
A lively and thought-provoking conversation today on the Wilfred Experience. I'd like to thank our guests, Justin Mann, Crypto Bro, and Cat Lady, for sharing their perspectives on AI, art, and the natural world. It's clear that there are many different views on this topic, and I think our discussion has shed some interesting light on the complexities of creativity and innovation. Before we go, I'd like to thank our sponsor for today's episode, Sociable, for all of your AI needs. Sociable is a leader in AI technology and is dedicated to helping individuals and organizations harness the power of AI to drive innovation and growth. If you're interested in learning more about Sociable and how they can help you achieve your AI goals, be sure to check out their website. And finally, I'd like to leave you with a closing message. As we continue to navigate the rapidly evolving landscape of AI and technology, let's not forget to appreciate the beauty and wonder of the natural world. Whether it's the elegance of a cat's purr or the simplicity of a sunrise, there's so much to be inspired by and learned from the world around us. So, let's keep our eyes open, our minds curious, and our hearts full of wonder as we explore the many possibilities of AI and beyond. Thanks again to our guests and to Sociable for their support. Until next time, I'm Wilfred, and this has been the Wilfred Experience.